A few months after the explosion of the Nord Stream gas pipeline shocked the world, some in the West who had rushed to blame the attack on Moscow zipped their lip in the wake of a U.S. investigative journalist's disclosure that Washington was the culprit of the blast. Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist Seymour Hersh said in recent days that the U.S. Navy divers installed explosives under the Nord Stream pipelines during the Baltic Operations 2022 NATO maritime exercise in the summer of 2022 and detonated them in September. Hersh also said the United States sabotaged the Nord Stream pipelines under the decision of President Joe Biden. The Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 pipelines carry gas from Russia to Europe. The White House has denied the claim, calling it utterly false and complete fiction. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov noted last Thursday that Hersh's article was not widely disseminated in the Western media, and Russia has seen attempts to silently curtail the investigation. Regarding the accusation that the blast was a false flag operation done by Russia itself, a Pakistani analyst points out that it doesn't make sense because the Nord Stream pipelines are a key source of revenue for Russia.
There were some baseless and absurd speculations going on that perhaps Russia had conducted a so-called false flag to sabotage its own pipeline. Factually and economically, it doesn't make sense because more than 50% stakes in that pipeline are held by Gazprom. And during the time of conflict, these pipelines are a source of major revenue for Russia to sustain its economy. I believe that the current environment in which, since the Ukraine and Russia conflict has started, Western intelligence agencies have been trying to dominate the information narrative around Russia.
The expert believes that instead of Russia, the U.S. would benefit from the attack.
So I believe the most benefit from this goes to the Americans. They are also extremely opposed to the Nord Stream gas pipeline. Since President Trump's time, there have been repeated efforts to try to control the energy market in Europe. They do not want Europe to be self-sufficient and independent in trying to formulate their energy supply routes.
In the face of the reticence of the Western mainstream on Hersh's Nord Stream report, a Swedish expert has put it, the mainstream media have not given Hersh's sensational analysis the attention it deserves.
Militarism has become the religion that keeps the declining West together. NATO is therefore its church. That's why also the mainstream media have not given Hersh's sensational analysis the attention it deserves. One must wonder when the Europeans will wake up and finally understand that they are no longer share interest with the US on the bottom of the sea outside Bornholm. The US has now destroyed and buried yet another bit of its decency and global leadership.